Hi, this video is to show some of the ideal parts reselling functionality of IQ Reseller. I'm going to clear out, salespeople will be working in this master parts catalog screen, and you can get to this parts catalog from a sales quote, a sales order, purchase quote, which would be like a purchase takeout, or a purchase order, of course. But if I just start typing in, AT913 and hit enter, it's going to show all of the AT913's parts. Now, these may or may not be subs of each other, but you'll notice over here we have the quantities, the total quantities in stock of all conditions. So you'll see here that I have some in the new sealed box, I have some in new open box, I have them in refurbished condition. I might have some that are being repaired, which would be in a repair condition. Once those get repaired, then they would convert back to refurbished. I can also have conditions labeled as defective. There are some people that on certain boards, especially in the telecommunications world, where you want to know your defective boards because then you could send them to a board repair outfit that can repair those things, which then you would bring them back in under a refurbished condition. So this breaks it all out for the salespeople very quickly. I can also then click on that and drill down into the actual purchase orders that receive these parts. So you can see out of the 64, 24 came from Contract, 24 came from Buster, 12 came from Bytemap. And I can also do the same thing if there was an open sales order here, which I see there's not, but if there was an open sales order, I could click on that number and know, okay, geez, 20 are sold to this guy, 20 are sold to that guy. And guess what? Neither one of those are maintenance companies, which now I have a guy on the phone, or I am, who needs that part right now. He's a maintenance company. It's got to be there tomorrow morning at 8:30 for a technician. I can easily divert these open sales products that might have been reserved to an open sale, and I can divert them to a maintenance company right away. I can also see products that are coming in transit and drill down by condition code on each of these POs. Another cool thing is if I right click over here, I can see history. So here there's just PO history, but you'll see there's a lot of extra space here, right? So there's PO history, there's purchase takeout history, there's sales quote history, and there's sales order history. If I go to another one here, now you'll see a sales order history. Let me find another one here. So now I'm just going to search for Elite Book. And you're going to see here, oh, there's 344 of those. So I just right click on that max number. And I'm going to see a lot of stuff. I'm going to see some of the sales orders that those are coming in on. I can drill down into these sales orders. I can see purchase orders. The SP is sales proposal, which are sales quotes. I can drill down into those sales quotes. Purchase proposals. It's all really fast. If I just click on that one, it comes up. And I can see what it is if I go back. And I can do the same thing on a purchase takeout. So this would be a purchase proposal. And we call these hyperclicks, so they're all really fast. So once I do that on one, I can literally go to others, and I can bounce that information really fast just by clicking on any of the others. In that case, there's no data. But let me go back to the part that we were working on for the, oh wait, it started with a AT913. But now let's look at the substitute functionality. So if I click on view, I can go in here and see all the substitute memory parts that are a part of that. So notice that when we have this tick to include subs, with just one single query to this part number, it's rolling up the quantities for all of these items. And it's segregating them all by the condition code of those items as well. So, there's 2,116 of those that are received on these various part numbers. And all of that data is being rolled up right here, so I can see it very quickly with one query. Now note that if I go in and I query any of these other part numbers here, I'm going to see those as well. If I want to drill down here and say, okay, well, gee, just on this part number, customer won't accept a sub. They just want that part number. What do I got in what conditions? I just click on the red arrow, and this will break it down by condition, and I can see literally what each level is, defective, refurbished, those ones out for repair, new open box, new sealed box, whatever. So if someone doesn't accept the sub, I can just go ahead and drill down to that, or I could go look into any other one here and do the same thing. These are only in all that key information. So that's really great information. But what is even better is that I can sell on my order an AT913AA, and I can reserve, or the warehouse can reserve, any one of these other part numbers. And you don't have to change your item number to match what you've sold. In every other inventory system on the planet, you literally have to change these items in inventory. So if I'm going to go ship this, 599092, I got to go in inventory, change that part number to be AT913AA to ship it out the door. In our system, what's great for both the warehouse and for the salesperson and for front office accounting, where the invoices are actually getting created, is that when this order ships, if the customer gives you a purchase order, hard copy for AT913AA, I can ship any one of these parts for that. The warehouse can seamlessly scan and relieve the inventory with no problem at all, no extra work, no extra clicks. And then the invoice is going to show to the customer AT913AA, and that's exactly what they ordered. But your internal shipping history will tell you exactly what you shipped. So if there is an issue, and occasionally you're going to have maybe subs that aren't perfect subs for some reason, you learn about a revision level, or you can always remove subs, as you see right here. You can add additional subs here, and it works really well. The other thing that's really important is you can see here I've got several subs in the list. I don't know how many here, about 3, 6, 9, 10. If I add another substitute to this AA list, it's going to go behind the scenes and it's going to populate it to each one of these. This saves a huge amount of time in maintaining your substitute tables in any other system. Even if they did accept an alias or a sub, you'd have to go back behind the scenes 10 times on that other system to go add those. And this will keep it organized for you perfectly. Here again, you got your add sub to add them, remove to remove, and then jump basically does the same thing as this red arrow. So the jump button will move this part up to the top, which is good if you want to see the image URL, because then it would show a picture of the image. I guess I don't have one for this one here, and it would show the categories that one is under. We have 4 categories, but otherwise you can just do this, click here, and you're going to see the same information as the jump. That is a quick explanation of some of the parts functionality in IQ.